podcast.
Yeah, the music interviews, the culture.
Groove Suite.
Let's get into it.
And then don't forget all the lovely things we plan to do today.
Groove Suite podcast.
All right, 1 2. Do my people hear me? Yeah.
Can you hear us?
Yep. All right, 1 2. Got to make sure my audio is straight. All right. What's happening, everybody? It's your man, Mr. Al Pete, Mr. Allen. Y'all already know what time it is. Groove Suite Podcast, live stream. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. To my people that's in the chats, in the Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, worlds or whatnot. Thank y'all so much. So, first off, I just want to say, hopefully everybody is safe and doing well. And, you know, doing the stuff that you typically should be doing, washing your hands, your ass, all that other good stuff. So, and, you know, the social distancing, et cetera. And, also, acknowledgments are made for everything else that's going on. I know y'all see me online talking all about COVID-19, but, you know, I am aware of everything that's going on, and we are doing things to progress and be able to change a lot of things that the narratives of things that are happening to the African American community that obviously that I'm in. So just want to acknowledge that, and I feel like that's my right to acknowledge it every time I cut on the microphones and go from there. So make sure you follow us, the Groove Suite Podcast, at the Groove Suite Instagram and Twitter. That's TheGrooveSuite. Follow us on the group and all that other good stuff. Follow us in the Facebook group, the Groove Suite, man. Listen, the Groove Suite page, man, we be posting some stuff. One of my brothers that's always sharing informative news with the group we're interviewing today, and another brother that's definitely on the side, you know, not on the side, but like right aligned with him individually and collectively. We're going to be interviewing him as well. So, yeah. And also on Sundays at 9:00, check out Christina Curates with her mix on The Sound of Duval. She has an hour mix and all that good stuff. And the other brother that I spoke about, I'm trying not to say the names, but he has a show on Saturdays on The Sound of Duval as well. So y'all know where to follow me, Mr. Al Pete, everywhere. Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, Twitch, all that good stuff. So without further ado, I want to bring my brothers on in the light. I ain't even do no introduction. So shouts out to my man Eric Thomas and DJ Guru. What's happening, y'all? What's happening, brothers?
What's happening, brother?
How you feeling, man? How you feeling?
Feel good, man.
Blessed.
Word. So yeah, man, I was minding my business, doing my thing. And just, you know, when it comes to the podcast, I try to make sure that I interview people who I feel need to be highlighted. You know what I'm saying? And I definitely wanted to highlight you guys individually and collectively, and also to acknowledge the 1-year anniversary of the event that you guys put on, the Trap Bingo Jacks. So congratulations to you guys on that, first off.
Appreciate it.
And I know how it is when it comes to events and throwing events and stuff, man. It's that. You know what I'm saying? It's that. It's definitely that, man. So we want to talk about that. We want to just talk about what you guys got going on individually, collectively. We want to talk music, but at the same time too, we might get into some other little stuff. So again, thank y'all for being here.
You're welcome, brother. Appreciate you.
Appreciate you.
Yeah, man. So
appreciate the love.
Yeah, for sure. So the first question I have, how did Trap Bingo Jacks come about? So it just kind of popped up on my radar. You know, I was just like, okay, cool, that's a dope idea. But yeah, I just want to know, like, what, you know, how did that come about? What was the thought process? Who thought of it? You know, all of that.
Well, I'll let Eric.
Well, actually, the idea came from a friend of mine in Orlando. the original idea. He came to me. I was at the Classic one year. He said, I need to bring this hip hop bingo to Jacksonville. I was like, okay, yeah. My brother James. And I was like, run me down the concept so I can understand it, because I wasn't getting it. It was like, I want to say almost 3 years ago. I didn't quite get the concept. Then my wife, of course, that better half, she came to me, she said, this is what y'all should do, try bingo. She showed me what they did in Atlanta. I'm like, oh, okay, well, you gotta, I still don't understand it. So she shot it to me. She was like, look, this is what you do. You get the cards, and you put the name of the artist on the cards. DJ plays the music, and then you just integrate everything else into it. Like, okay, well, I brought it to my brother Guru and Wade, of course, the collective, and we kind of like put this thing together.
Right. Guru, you got something to throw on that?
No, I mean that's pretty much the rundown. Like, he came to us with the concept, and to me it sounded like it's a dope idea, like something fun, something different, especially for here in the city. So came to me with the idea and he ran it down. I was like, okay, that's dope. I mean, in history since. Right.
And this not the first event that y'all have done together, right? I mean, we have 35 in Style, which I think that's a like I just like that title. The title, I always thought the title was great. I always thought the title was great. So explain that a little bit, like that movement. I want to know about everything else as well, but we'll start off with 35 in Style.
Well, 35 in Style it started with me and originated with me and Chef Phantom and Guru. I did a 40th birthday party, and I couldn't find anywhere to have my party. It was hard for me to do my 40th birthday party. Me and my wife, we just scrambling around, and I was thinking, I want to do my 40th, but I don't want to do it in the clubs, because I got family coming from all over California, Ohio, North Carolina, Atlanta. I had people coming from everywhere. So I finally got it together. I was like, oh, okay, I can put something together. So I met Chef at the venue that I rented, which was Blue Sky, the golf club. That's where I first met Chef. And I got to talking with him. He was like, well, we need to do an event, blah, blah, I was like, yeah, let's do something. But there's nowhere for people that's over the age of 35 to go have, go kick it, have a good time and not worry about the, kids involving themselves into the party and the drama and all that.
Right.
So I was like, well, the party, we want it to be a certain age limit, so to speak. Not an age limit, but a mature vibe. So what we came up with, and we wanted to be stylish. So all of us, kind of put our heads together, and it's like, well, we want it to be, pretty much a 30 and up type of event. And we want it to be stylish too. We want people to, not always, have to wear tennis shoes, but want to feel comfortable, and style it up. So it's like, well, we want it to be, people to at least 30. So 35 was like the cutoff number. And so Chef was like, well, why don't we just call it 35 and Style? Like, that worked for me. Guru was like, hey, yeah, that sounds dope. And that's how we started running with actually, it was the name of the party, 35 and Style.
Gotcha. Cool.
And we were having once a month. We started at Blue Sky, and then we went to Agave.
Okay.
Doing it once a month.
Yeah.
Because as you get older, you don't want to be involved with the kids.
Right.
With the kids.
Right.
So that's where that concept came from. Not that it's anything new, but we just had to me, a dope name to go with it.
Right.
And to piggyback off that, when we decided to do it, I felt like it was, a void in that area, in that space, so to speak. You know what I mean? As far as like 30 and up, like having somewhere to go at where they can party, and it be mostly that age in there. You know what I'm saying? Not so much overshadowed by the younger crowd. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I jumped on board and was like, yeah, let's do these. Let's do them once a month. Let's be consistent with it. and give that particular, age group something to do. You know what I'm saying? Rather than just going to the movies, going out to eat, going home. I mean, you got somewhere you can listen to some music, you can party, you can dance, and eat, and do all that type of stuff.
Right. With a good elegance too. You know what I'm saying in regards to that.
Right.
You know, the elegance, the exclusivity. You know, that type of action.
Right.
It's just great that and listen, we talk about this all the time when it comes to the music. When we online and stuff, we talk about the type of music that isn't being played. Guru knows more. Well, me and
I can talk for days. We even got enough time. About like music and like that's what kind of like me and you mesh at. You know what I'm saying? Because we both like music lovers.
Yeah.
So it's more than just what's playing on the radio with us. You know what I'm saying? And then as it pertains to me, like I listen to so much music, man. It's just hard for me to just stick to one thing. Like, so I like to venture out and like just play a lot of dope music. Yeah. Like, there's too much music in the world to be stuck in a box. I say it all the time.
Yeah, and that's what makes it dope in regards to the event. With 35 style, even with some signifying trap bingo or whatever. Like it's like you know what you're gonna come and get, but you know it's a way of doing it. You know, if that makes sense. Like it's a
the thing about the trap bingo we do, like it still incorporates all music. Like people get kind of blinded by the word trap, so they feel like it's just all trap music. But we do like an R&B round, we do rap, and the rap portion is not just trap music. You're gonna have some trap music, but we go back to like the 80s, 90s hip hop. You know what I'm saying? All that's incorporated, and then the third round is like a mixture of all music genres. So you might have some Afro beats in there, some reggae,
Yes, sir.
a reggaeton, like some whatever. You know what I'm saying? Some mainstream, some pop. All that being the third round. So it's not. We try to not allow people to get caught up in the word trap.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We just use that word because it's a popular phrase. It's eye-catching. You know what I'm saying? So we get trap bingo catchphrase. You know?
Yeah.
But it's not really all about that music.
I mean, but at the same time too, man. Like, I mean, trap, you know, comes from all the music that's being shared. So as you know, it's sort of an educational aspect too with it. You know, so
And not only that, but me and Guru, we talked, and Wade, we talked about, we just talk about music sometimes. And when we talk about trap, people just automatically assume that Migos and the new artists. But people forget about the T.I.s, the Jeezys. That's what started trap. That's what we was listening to. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes, people get it, like Guru was saying, people get it, kind of confused that it's just a younger situation.
Yeah.
So our audience is around our age.
Yeah.
But we do have young people that come to the trap.
Yeah. And shouts out to the Trap man. Listen, if you guys are in Atlanta, the Trap Museum, man, listen, like it'll make you think a totally different way about trap when you hear the word trap. It's a totally different thought process on that. So,
I agree.
yeah. So so Guru, let's get into what you got going on, man. Out of this whole pandemic stuff, when it comes to our group of people, when it comes to Jacksonville, and I'm saying this respectfully. I'm not saying, because I feel like you and a couple other DJs in Jacksonville go further than the Jacksonville market, that if what have you. So you're one of the Jacksonville DJs that are like very consistent, during this quarantine thing. It's a quarantine thing, and when it comes to DJing and stuff. So explain your mindset on that, because I know for me, I just went to like technical mode. So I would jump on here and there, maybe, I don't know. I would just jump on when I felt like it. But what was your mindset?
Well, my mindset was really to just do more. You know what I'm saying? Because prior to this whole pandemic, like I was doing live. You know, so especially like where I would record like portions of my session mix that I do on soundofduhard.com on Saturdays. So I would go live when I make that mix. You know what I'm saying? And give like maybe about 20 minutes, 30 minutes of the mix live. And then, you know what I'm saying, tell everybody they can catch the entire mix, you know what I'm saying, on Saturday or whatnot. So I was doing that prior to quarantine. So when this whole COVID thing hit, you know what I'm saying, my mind said, well, okay, well, let's just do more. Because people home now, so they'll want to hear things. And then this whole wave of DJs started doing it, which is cool, which I was like loving. So this whole, you know what I'm saying, so I just felt like the music to me was medicine. You know what I'm saying? So, because while you home, you know what I'm saying, you ain't got no job, or you're stressed out about your job and stuff like that. Our music is like reflective of what's going on in life. So if you can hear a song that like put you in a different mind space, or you know what I'm saying, make you feel a little different than what you was currently depressed about or had anxiety about or whatever.
Right.
Then I felt like that was good. Then when the whole thing with D-Nice, when that blew up, and like it was like a wave that created like a whole different wave. Like people was like really, that music was getting people through their day for real.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? With everything that was going on. And like, so that was my mind state shit to do during that time.
Listen, I tell everybody, I'm like, the DJs need Purple Hearts. Because we saved a lot of people, man. I mean, you know, no disrespect to anybody, the first responders, anybody, you know, but the DJ definitely saved life, especially when D-Nice did his thing, man. Like that was monumental. And I always, you know, look at that and be like, wow, like the power of a DJ. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Jazz Jeff said a powerful statement that you had reposted, man, like about like these record companies, man, we need to sit down and come up with something. Like, cause we really during this whole quarantine time, like we were really keeping these artists alive. Like artists were dropping, or you know what I'm saying, underground artists was dropping music. Like we put a lot of people on to some music that wasn't even in tune to.
Yeah.
Now these same artists that you ain't know about now they streaming numbers are going up here because of us, and we not seeing no residual of that. You know what I'm saying? But then you want to like place all these restrictions and block us and all that, but we helping people navigate through this time right now.
Yeah. Major facts on that. Major facts. That situation, brother. That situation is I have a philosophy on that, small philosophy, but I just feel like it's gonna take a lot for us DJs to be able to go and have these meetings or whatever, because I feel like people are just realizing the importance of a DJ. Like I think people kind of push DJs to the side, if that makes sense. You know, I don't want to say respectfully, but I don't think they understand the intelligence and even the range that DJs have. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it makes perfect sense.
And it just, you know, I mean, like all the way to like us being like really controllers of like the event. Like we actually like hold it down outside of the liquor, outside of the food, all that stuff. But the DJ plays a most prominent part when it comes to an actual event. So when you have a factor about the music, about IG tripping and Facebook tripping and, you know, we need to sit with these labels and publishers or whoever, it's like we're going to have to go through that battle first in regards to them understanding the importance of a DJ. So, right. I mean, it could be done now. It can be done. I do feel like people like D-Nice, Jazzy Jeff, Questlove for sure. Like these guys, you know, I don't want to appoint them to be leaders, but unfortunately, they are the leaders. Like, yeah, they are that. So, another thing. What was this last year with the was it Maceo, KRS-One, Rakim, right?
Like 2015. So give you a little backstory to be real quick. Like so last year I signed a management deal with my long-term friend, business mentor, Troy McNair.
Yeah.
Like he's downtown Cigar Lounge. So we started this management company, Game Plane Management Entertainment, right? So we sat down one day at Aromas and we was talking, and he told me the whole idea of what he was trying to do, and he offered me an executive, role in the company, and he wanted to manage me. So fast forward to last year, beginning of last year, I signed my management deal, and then we started putting on these shows to like promote the company and stuff like that. So DJ Maceo, which was already a friend of mine that I built a relationship with back in 2017, when we did something with Dave Chappelle down at downtown Cigar Lounge.
Mm-hmm.
So since then, like, he's been a big mentor to me, so I can call him and we'll talk, and he'll give me game on like how to navigate this whole industry for like longevity, like longevity. You know what I'm saying? So last year we did a show beginning of the year, and that turned into a show with Rakim, KRS-One, Slum Village, to name a few people.
Yeah.
So in essence, last year was like a huge stepping stone for me in my career. Like it put me in conversations like with people that I never thought I would talk to, never thought I would meet. Like these legendary, and for a music lover like myself, like in a hip hop lover, to be able to be on the same stage as a Rakim or KRS-One, Slum Village, even Maceo, like, and for those of you who are watching and don't know who DJ Maceo is, he's a member of De La Soul. You know what I'm saying? One of the founding members of De La Soul.
Yeah.
So if you don't know your history, go look that up. Go look up De La Soul. But anyway, so to be on the same stage with some of these legendary artists is like a huge like happy period in my life. Like 2019 will go down as like one of the best years of my life as far as this DJ thing goes. You know what I mean?
Right.
Because I never would have thought, you know what I'm saying, I would be able to share the stages with him. I got to give a lot of credit to my man, you know what I'm saying, Troy, like, because he put these things together and allowed me to be a part of the process of putting them together. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I was in the room, same room, when we was on the phone, working out the deal, and, you know what I'm saying, how much you going to get paid. And, like, so I learned a lot, business-wise. You know what I'm saying? So I learned how to, like, you know what I'm saying, draw contracts and what need to be in contracts when you're dealing with artists and all these other little factors that they bring in people and, like, their riders and how you got to have all this stuff together. You know what I'm saying? When these artists get here, like, I never really thought about that aspect of it.
Right.
Because I never, but now that he put me in a position to where I can learn it. And so, like, now going in the future, if I was ever to do my own show, you know what I'm saying, and bring in sponsors and, you know what I'm saying, get these artists on the phone, like, I know how to do.
Right.
I know how to draw a contract. I know what needs to be in the contract.
Right.
Stuff like that. So in a nutshell, 2019 was, like, awesome, brother. Like, real awesome.
Yeah, man, definitely.
Unfortunately, before I get off that, we had some shows set up for this year, which this whole COVID thing kind of threw to the side. And I don't want to spoil it and give out no names of what we were trying to do, because hopefully we can come back and do it in 2021. But we had some dope things in mind.
Right. Yeah, man, congratulations on that success, man. I mean, definitely, 2020 definitely is an upward feeling when it comes to, people are still winning, you know what I'm saying? And both of you guys are still winning respectfully. But, cheers definitely to 2019 for you. And that's another thing that I want people to realize when it comes to DJs, man. Like, you know, DJs are not just, let me just sit behind this table and play. Like, we're actually technicians. We're administrators. We're managers. You know, we do management. We do all of that. So
We wear a lot of hats.
Yeah, we definitely wear a lot of hats, like a lot of hats. Even when we're simply just DJing, like, you got to be the content creator. You got to be the, you know what I'm saying? You got to move. You got to.
That's the thing that most people don't see. Like, oftentimes, if you're not, like, before you get to that major label, that major, like, title, like a Jazzy Jeff or a Maceo or people like that.
Yeah.
On their way to that level, they had to do everything. Like, you had to be your own PR. You had to know how to market yourself. All these things that you would get outside people to do, you once had to do all that stuff yourself.
Yeah.
Like, then from the ground level to getting up to that, you had to do all these things yourself. So along the way, you learn how to how to do all these things. So when you put these people in place, like you ain't just going into it blindly. You know what your PR person supposed to do. You know what your marketing team supposed to do.
Right.
You know what everybody's supposed to do because you had to do that yourself.
Right. Right. Good words, my brother. Mr. Eric.
Yes, sir.
You know,
You going with this?
No, I don't know. I mean, well, my first question was, you don't want to be no journalist or nothing? Because listen, listen, brother. Out of like 5 people, I can count on 5 people to like post in like to keep us informed in the Groove Suite group, and you're one of them, brother. And I just truly appreciate you for doing that. So I jokingly say, you know, do you want to be a journalist or a correspondent or something? Because like when you be throwing some stuff in there, and I'm like you really give it the diverse flavor of it, and I truly appreciate that, man. It's like, so is that just naturally loving music, or is that something that you might have thought you've done before? Or?
Man, that comes naturally from knee high to a grasshopper.
Yeah,
you know, going through my dad's, album covers. You know what I'm saying? That's like my fondest memories. I'm gonna say this about my dad. I remember them with the album cover separating the weeds from the seed with the reefer. That's how far back I go.
The reefer.
Yes, sir. So I'm just looking at the album covers. When I was young, all I wanted was a big stereo with the big circle knob and the EQ. That's all I wanted. And some big speakers, so I could listen to my music. My dad was the first person to introduce me to Live Crew. I think I was probably my son's age, like 9 or 10. It's like, why you got him listening to that? He's like, my son go listen to what I listen to. So I grew up on, man, as far back as I remember my dad having me listen to Spiral Gyro, Stevie Wonder, just all types of music. And as I got older, I created my own lane, but because me being my mom's side of the family being from California, my dad's side being from Ohio, I kind of had a mixture of all kind of music.
Yeah, for sure.
Especially, during the hip hop era.
Yeah.
Right. A lot of stuff that I was listening to when I was in the Midwest in Ohio, people down here weren't listening to. Or out west they weren't listening to, but I was hip to all of that type of stuff.
Yeah.
And, of course I went in the military, and then it kind of exploded from there.
Right.
So I've always been, music has always been my thing. Me and Guru talk about, we could have a conversation about music, man. It'll last. He'd be like, hey, man, I got to go, man. Because we forever talk about music, you know what I'm saying? And going back in history and, you know what I'm saying, as far as R&B, neo-soul. I think the only thing we may have not touched was probably like rock and roll. But I listen to some of that too. Right.
Yeah. Well, that come from, I'm going to say age action. Like, I tell people a lot of time, man, in the 80s, man, we had our music at the same time too. We was brought up on a lot of soft rock, you know what I'm saying? Like, this was played in movies. Like, when we watch movies, it wasn't too much of we had our black movies, but it definitely wasn't as prominent as like the white movies. So, we watched those movies and we heard those songs. So, we just, we gravitated to that type of thing. And, so soft rock, even just being here in the South for me, we was listening to kind of everything. We was, the melting pot.
You gotta remember, back in the day, we didn't have a hip hop station here. We had WAPE. The 8 was our hip hop station. It was everything.
Yeah. Yo, do you remember, I don't know if you remember or Guru remember, but do y'all remember that period of time where like, it was like 92.7 like switched to like a rock station or something like that? It was like for a brief moment, like
they was trying to end or something.
There was what now?
After they was trying something.
Oh, okay.
They were trying to like capture like the whole market. You know what I mean? Like incorporate like everything.
Yeah. But wasn't realizing that the hip hop culture was taking over.
Yeah, because that was golden era action right there. Like that was in the 90s. So you had you had your Nas's, you had that's when I was playing up north music, and we definitely was hearing like Snoop and Dre and all that stuff. And then of course we had the Lukes that we heard at parties and like cookouts and stuff. And then you had the emerge of Outkast and Goody Mob and stuff like that. So that was kind of difficult to do. Yeah. So Eric, I think it's cool that like you answering the question that you just that I just asked. It tells me a lot about like how you go by these events. Where does the admin part come from?
It's just
is that military or is that just?
It's just it comes from wanting to have a good time and trying to find opportunity to have everybody around me have a good time.
Right.
Because I was, I'm gonna put this. I'm trying to put it out there. I was always a partier, but it got a time where I was a little bit older than some of the people I was hanging out with.
Yeah.
And I was kind of growing tired of the 618s, the T-Birds, the Jazz Codes. I was like, that's cool to do every once in a while, but it was like, okay. And then I started going down to Orlando and kicking it with my boy Johnny Torrance. And I was just seeing how he was creating a whole vibe. I was like, that it kind of became addictive.
Yeah.
To see how because he's an admin, he's a DJ, he's a MC, he's done it all. But I just used to sit back and watch how he, created a whole vibe out of an idea or a theme.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So I sat and watched. Matter of fact, I think the first time that I actually met you, Al, was when we did a day party at Sweet.
Yep.
And I told him, I said, brother, Johnny, you the first person to bring a day party or any type of urban party to Sweet.
Mm-hmm.
And you from Orlando and you bringing it here, that's the type of vibe that he was creating. And I've been sucked in ever since. I've really been sucked in. Instead of partying, I've been wanting to create a vibe. Everybody can have a good time, talk about it, go home. Everybody go home safe. There wasn't no fuss, no fight. Drunk, we ate, we kicked it, we danced, we talked trash,
mm-hmm.
we go home.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah, man. I definitely get that from you, brother. Cause I like, we worked together before. Even when I wasn't working, a particular event that you were doing, like every chance I got, I was there. And it's just cool to see somebody see somebody that's throwing an event being able to like give that energy to everybody else from the admin side to the creative side, like for you to create the vibe and then turn around and be like, all right, cool. Let me make sure monies is being paid and let me make sure everybody leaves out of here with, happy. So, I commend you for that. It's not too many people in our world that exhibit that, you know what I'm saying? So I just is that where you thought I was going at or something?
Yes, sir. I've been wanting to, you talk about it, but I've been wanting to touch on certain aspects of the industry and when I say industry, I mean the party scene. And there's another reason why I got into it is because I just see a lot of shade and dirt. A lot of shade and dirt and things that people just not doing right. You know what I'm saying? They're just not doing right. Because me and Guru talk about this a lot. There's no reason for us, when I say us, I mean us as a community, to be able to throw parties together. To talk bad about another party because of such and such is doing this party. Or because such and such is doing bad business. We talk about this all the time. So when we talk about doing stuff and we reach out to different people, our main focus is one, we want a quality event. Two, we don't want to do it bad by anybody. So we had, instances at certain parties where stuff that we didn't have any control over, we had to take the brunt of what was going on because we're the face of that event. And it's stuff that we had no control over. But it's stuff like that really, the city of Duval, we got to do that.
Right. At the end of the day, man, it's all about doing good business, or at least trying to do good business. Going into it with the right state of mind is like important. And I mean, for the city to grow, like the entertainment scene to grow, like I'm interested in seeing what's going to happen next couple of years, especially with if all these developments, hold true. And Sean Khan trying to do, and other people coming in and buying up, building businesses and building downtown. Like, so it's like, on one hand, I'm excited, but on the other hand, I'm like, okay, well, if all these venues and stuff do become available, and somebody going, like, who's running them? Like, I'm interested, like, I'm more so interested about, is it going to be a good business situation?
All right.
Or they're going to try to keep us out, you know what I mean? As a community, like the urban side of things. Like, I'm saying.
But see, that's the...
not waiting to
try to get our dollars.
Making no money, and then they want to bring us in.
But see, that's the thing. Like, I pride on that a lot, y'all. That I tell people all the time, like, if we having riffs and raps with, our brother man and this, that, and the third, just imagine when we get to this next level. Like, even with Guru mentioning the Sean Khans and actual business and the language that you speaking, brother, is something that a lot of the people that's at that first beginning level are not even thinking about. So if we can't get it right on the bottom level, imagine when we get up to the other level. It's easier for them to shut us out of these businesses and these deals and stuff like that for something that we definitely worked hard for. Granted, we can start our own, and that's fine. Like, people promote all day, start your own. But with the mentality that we have, we can do it by ourselves and all that stuff, and I get that, but you need leverage. You need that barter flow. Like, you need somebody to be like, yo, I'm going to invest in you, and I believe in what you got going on, and something that's bigger and greater, and we understand that. So, yeah, I
as far as us trying to plan events, everybody, I hear a lot of people saying, well, there's either not enough events in the city, or they don't want to do this certain type of event or that certain type of event. And I'm like, well, how am I trying to say it? Well, for one, there's not a lot of venues that will allow us to do stuff.
Yeah.
So when we do get a venue, it's like everybody's bum rushing to try to get to that same venue to do something. But when we do have multiple venues, which we do have in the city, and there's stuff going on, there's too much stuff going on. It's like, well, you can't have your cake and eat it too. But which one you want to do?
It's never gonna be. We're never gonna satisfy like everybody. But the point is that, like, we satisfy the people who understand, who just want to have a good time. For me, it's like I'd rather DJ at an event where it's like it's only 30 people and they all party and they have a good time, than it's 300 people and they just on their phones, or they complaining about this, or they like, you know what I mean? Like, I just be wanting to do good events, man, fun events, like, because really and truth to me is about the music. Like, I let Eric and D handle the part that they handle, and that's what makes us such a great team, because everybody does something different.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Everybody not trying to fight and do the same thing. So we never bump heads. Like, we always bring fresh ideas from different perspectives, and that's what makes us a great team. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to he not on it, but shout out to Wade Cooper. That's our other partner in this whole
Breezy, Deezy.
Yes, sir.
Right. So, like, with that being said, it's just about good business. You know what I'm saying? First, doing good business, creating good relationship with these venues. Let them know that, you know what I'm saying, everything that we trying to bring to your establishment is not foolishness. You know what I'm saying? It's not
hood. It's not hood.
Or drama or no stuff like that. That's one stigma that we got to get off our back.
Yeah.
Everything that we trying to do comes with such and such. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
for sure.
We can't just go into somewhere like the Alfred which has a very, very dope rooftop. We can't go into a Calvert and just be like, okay, we want to do a day party without them getting side eye like, what kind of, you know what I'm saying? It's almost like we got to send one of them in to finagle it, you know what I'm saying, to get the deal done. Like, why we can't go in there, you know what I'm saying? Nice appearance, you know what I'm saying? Dressed up, okay, we want to sit down, we have a conversation, we want to do such and such event, you know what I'm saying? Let's see how we can work it out without getting a side eye like, we don't know if we want that crowd in here, without them actually saying it, but that's what they saying.
Yeah.
Not even knowing what crowd we had.
Yeah, not even
Exactly. Yeah. That's the irritating part right there, with the people not knowing what the crowd is. Like, it's almost like everybody else done went through, and then like when we come and we genuine and we gonna play some great music that will cater to like basically everybody. That's when they shut us down quick. Like,
Exactly.
yeah, so it's crazy.
We've been turned around so many times because of that same reason. There's so many venues in the city that we've been to or gone to and got turned around because of that very reason.
Yeah.
Right. And I just want to say this before we move forward. Like my ultimate goal is like to create events that everybody can come to. Like our nightlife is really segregated if you look at it. You know what I'm saying? Black
For sure.
with black.
For sure.
Like, we don't have that. We don't have that. We take y'all back a little bit. That Bourbon Street type of feeling. Even when you look at that, in essence, it was kind of separated because each part catered to different people. You know what I'm saying? Even though you walk in and out and mingle, we don't have that. That's why I love Orlando. I love Atlanta. Like, cause I can go to these places and go out and see everybody. Like, and you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, the music caters to everybody. Like, it's a mixture of music. It ain't just one thing all night. You know what I'm saying? That's really the ultimate goal that I have here in the city. Like, to create events that, you know what I'm saying, caters to that market. I'm talking about everything, house music, like all that type of stuff, because that's the stuff that, you know what I'm saying, brings everybody. Music really does bring everybody together, but has to be an atmosphere where everybody feel comfortable. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I got you, brother. So real quick before we move to our last two things, team wise, shouts out to the team first off that y'all have. Even with Chef, shouts out to the team, because the team matters when it comes to these type of movements and stuff, and the team definitely plays a role. So shouts out to that. My funny story, my funny thing in regards to team wise, if I was ever on Facebook and I get into like a music argument, I'm calling you two guys, okay? I'm calling you both of y'all brothers, because I know that, you know what I'm saying? And I say that in a funny way, and I'm just kind of tying in the team action. But, yo, like, I mean, the knowledge that y'all guys have in regards to the creative aspect of it, to the admin aspect of it, is definitely honored. And there's a reason why I have you on the show or whatnot. So I just want to acknowledge that. And just even the conversations that we have right now is great. Yeah, so and rolling into that, my last question, two things. First thing, we're aware of the COVID-19 situation, and with the I call it the race wars. I that's just what I call it. That's just, you know, I mean, it's other words that we can say deeper than that, but that's just kind of like when I say race wars, everybody know what I'm talking about. How is that affecting? Like, how do you think that would affect the business that we're in? Like, I don't really want to get into like y'all personal factors of it, but if it's personal, let's I mean, speak on it from a business standpoint. Like, how does these two things affect what you guys got going on? Like, do y'all have any type of precautions? Do y'all have any type of things laid out that y'all want to practice? What are your thoughts on that?
Well, like a funny thing, we just had this conversation. We was putting together this 1 year anniversary of Trap Bingo. Like, okay, do we think people are gonna come out? Are they gonna be weary? Do we need to have masks in place and stuff like that? So, I mean, because of this whole pandemic thing, well, I call it a pandemic. but we ain't gonna get into that.
What?
Here we go. That's the truth coming out now, buddy.
That's another topic. But anyway, so we had these conversations, and it's like, okay, well, let's just plan for the worst, plan for the best. We're gonna have some things in place. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully everything come in like we expect it to. Like we want to do masks, we want to have some hand sanitizer there. So we're gonna cater to the needs of the precautions of the people. You know what I'm saying? But to answer your direct question of how I feel it's gonna affect it, like I feel like, for one, our industry has changed, like, and it's gonna be different going forward. Like, because you're gonna have a split type of audience. Like, you're gonna have people who used to go out all the time who now don't want to go out because of this, and people who saying they don't really care about it, and it's like, okay, if I get it, I get it. I'm just trying to enjoy my life, and you know what I'm saying, still have a good time.
Yeah.
So it's now like you gotta find a balance. You know what I'm saying? So like one of my ideas was to try to incorporate these the live feeds that we've been doing, like as DJs. Like, how can we incorporate that into events? Like, so if I'm doing a day party, right? And I came to this idea a couple weeks ago when I was at Aromas. When I did Aromas, like, so I brought my tripod and had my live going, like, while I'm, you know what I'm saying, doing Aromas. Like, so for people who don't want to come out, you can still at least tune in, you know what I'm saying, and enjoy the music, and you can see the people and see that it's okay. Even if you was weary, so now you say, okay, it's people out there, they seem like they have a good time. Maybe I can go back out. You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
yeah.
Can we get it to both? Like, the people who don't want to go out, you can still tune in, see what's going on, hear the music, you know what I'm saying, enjoy yourself at home, and still entertain the people that's in front of you in the venue. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, now you got to think about these things and like try to find some type of medium to cater to both.
Yeah. What about you, E?
I'm gonna answer your question too. Our event, the people that contacted me, they are ready to go. They're ready to go. We have people that paid money for sections already, for tables already. They're ready to go. It's like people bursting out. Some people are just bursting out the scene to do something.
Yeah.
We're gonna be there for them. We're gonna be there.
Right.
And not only do we got Trap Bingo, but I guess we could just break this right here on the podcast. We are teaming up with the Crown Capital. 4th of July Saturday, we're doing a party that night.
Right. Congrats on that.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. So
as far as my bad.
No. Go ahead.
As far as the racial tension. First, I'm gonna say Black Lives Matter, first and foremost.
Indeed.
And I don't know how that's going to affect us as a business or as our events, because most of our audience, they Black.
Yeah.
So I don't know how that's going to affect us one way or other.
Gotcha. I just asked that question because I mean, you know what? I asked the question on some like business aspect as far as media aspect, but I definitely was asking from a personal standpoint, just to see what the climate that my brothers are in. You know what I'm saying? And I consider you guys my brothers. So at the end of the day, I just want to make sure that everybody's safe and aware as much as they need to be in regards to it. So that's all. I just wanted to, I wasn't trying to pull nothing out or whatnot, but I just wanted to see what the climate was on that. Cause at the end of the day, like, obviously we're all Black men, you know what I'm saying? And it affects us in some form or fashion way. And it affects our audience a certain kind of way. So, but as long as everything is at a good peace of mind when it comes to it, that's all that matters. So that's all I wanted to ask. Right. Yeah. All right. So
you'll escape from it.
And see, that's the thing. Going back to what we talked about earlier with the DJ and stuff. Like I feel like Guru does a great job with that. I feel like you know, I don't know if a lot of people think about how things are going to look when we come on the other side of it, but I mean, I could put my money on it and say that it's going to be a few DJs that's going to come out victorious, and because they exhibited the things, you know, the things to move forward when it comes to controversy, whatever the case. And I feel like Guru is going to be one of those guys that goes forward. Like, people are going to be like immediately like booking him. They're going to understand that, you know, he definitely is showing a form of humanity, and people are going to look at that. You know what I'm saying? So that, I mean, if that makes all sense, that what I'm saying.
Yeah, it makes perfect sense, and I appreciate that.
Yeah, for sure. All right, so my last segment, man, and I'm gonna let y'all go. So this segment here is called "What's Your Groove?" So first, I want to shout out Sasha Thump. If you are even listening to this,
What's up, Sasha?
Yeah, we gonna keep this going. I love you, I miss you, but we keeping this thing moving. So, with that being said, she created this segment, What's Your Groove? So this segment is basically where we ask you two guys to give us a song or give us an artist that you would recommend to the Groove Suite family. E does a great job, but I gave him the notes before we did this, so I know he got something up his sleeve. I'm thinking he's on his journalist tip. I don't know, but
I definitely am. I got two. The one both of y'all already know. I'm gonna say that for last.
Okay,
that's my go-to.
Cool. So yeah, that's the. Hold on, real quick. But yeah, to my people that's listening, that's the segment. So basically, we have the guests. They come on. While they're on here, when we're interviewing them, they give us an artist, a song, a move, whatever like that they want to recommend or what they listening to, whatever. So that's what the section is. All right. So E, you say you going last?
No, I'm gonna go first. I got two.
You got two? All right, go for it.
The one y'all know because I literally go to both of y'all and like, hey man, you got to play this. I know y'all get tired of me asking, but I ask it.
No, we do not.
But before I get to that one, right now I'm on this Run the Jewels 4.
Listen, that Run the Jewels is so stupid.
I was gonna make that too.
That the jam with they got with Titty Boy, 2 Chainz.
Massive, yeah.
I like it for record too.
Yeah, so that's what's in my rotation right now. But one person that would never seem to get out of my rotation is Crit.
Yeah,
it's Crit. I went up there to that concert in Atlanta. That was the best concert I've been to in my life.
I'm surprised I didn't run into you at that concert, man.
And me and my wife had a ball.
Big Crit is something that we all three of us always can agree on.
And that's why I said if I ever get into like a battle online, if somebody ever want to like test me when it comes to this music or whatever, if I need some help, I'm calling you two brothers. Like,
I'm coming.
Yeah, man. What you got, Guru?
Man, listen, I ain't even prepared like no artists because there's so many artists. But I'm really on that Sabino. I don't know if y'all know who that is, but y'all need this SMINO.
Okay.
Need to look that artist up. I'm on Mereba, MEREBA.
Yep.
Female artist.
Yeah.
I'm on her. I'm on Buddy.
Yep.
Like, I'm on a couple of different vibes, man. Like, it's because it's like.
Why you got the 3 fingers up?
Because I knew he was gonna go to another one. He want to go to another one real bad. We call him. Hey, his nickname.
That's why I be for the people that tune into my mixes, like, and like for those who tune in, like they notice that I'm not afraid of these records, man. I say it all the time. I even say it on my mixes, like I'm not afraid of records because I be wanting to put people on. Like you can mix in some new, you know what I'm saying, with some old and with some even with some off the wall, like, and it all makes sense if you put it together right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you want to put people on game. You know what I'm saying? So for those of who watching, and if you are music lover and you trying to, you know what I'm saying, expand your musical palette per se, tune in every Saturday. SoundOfDuval.com.
Indeed.
Duval app. Go download that to your phone right now.
Indeed.
Make sure you call the session every
Indeed.
Saturday, 12 noon, 5 p.m., 9 p.m. You know what I'm saying? And make sure you.
I got to jump in right quick. Hey Pete.
Yeah.
Let you finish, Guru. We got me and Big Greasy. We got a nickname for DJ Guru. We call him DJ Eclectic. My bad.
I could totally see you being called that too, brother. It's fitting. It's fitting for like multiple reasons. So,
but I accept it. I accept that. You know what I mean? Because I am.
Man, listen, accept that proudly. Let me tell you something, man. I want to tell you, brother, Guru, like, he actually inspired me to play more of like Leon Bridges because he was just throwing in on his sets, and I'm like, dang, like, and I would listen to it. You know how it is when it comes to Duval. We ain't got to spend too much on it, but like, I'd be like somewhat hesitant of like playing the music that I want to play, and like putting people on when it comes to certain stuff. But
listen, I don't want to cut you off, but I need.
No, go for it.
And like, don't be, man. Like,
oh no, I'm not now.
Believe it or not, I don't have so many people. Like inbox me and DM me about like when they tune into my lives and they be like, man, you the only DJ that play this type of stuff, man. Like, and it be people who be knowing these artists, but don't ever hear it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because of course they not gonna play these type of records or these artists on mainstream radio, but these are like in their playlists. Like they title playlists or they Spotify playlists that they listen to around the house or in their car. So when they hear a DJ like playing this in a mix, it raises an eyebrow like, dang, like what do you know about that? You know what I'm saying? So It's like, play these records, man. Labyrinth, like these people like this, like Leon Bridges, like I'm not afraid of these records, man, and I don't want you to be afraid of it because like me and you share the same like musical palette.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And before we leave all this stuff, I got to thank you, man, because I wouldn't even be on Sound of Duval if it wasn't for you.
Oh
like,
man,
you know what I'm saying?
It's all great.
We sat down, we had that lunch, with Chill. Shout out to DJ Chill Will.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Nick Fresh. So I wouldn't even be on Sound of Duval, people, if it wasn't for LP.
Nah, that's good, man. It's good. Listen, yeah, inspiration on both ends, man. I love it. I truly love it, man. And I definitely honor that type of stuff. So yeah, man. But yeah, Leon Bridges will be getting played. Well, it already is getting played more. Yeah. All right. So I want to thank y'all so much, man, for taking y'all time to be on the podcast. Thank y'all for even just wanting to be on it. Eric Thomas, DJ Guru. If you're looking at the screen now, he has the Trap Bingo Jacks final round mix up. So this goes down June 28th at XO Lounge, correct?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, 5 p.m. to 9 p.m., man. So it's going to be the 1 year anniversary. Please make sure that y'all are there in attendance.
Those open at 5. The game start at 6. So make sure you get there between 5 and 6. We still got a couple of VIP sessions left. I think only 2 left. So if you got a birthday around that time or anything you're trying to celebrate, want to get your VIP section, please hit us up. You know what I'm saying? You can DM us and inbox us. Let us know what's up.
Yeah. While we at it, give your socials and where they can contact you, Guru and Eric.
Contact me on Facebook at DJ Guru, all caps. On Instagram at DJ Guru 11. Twitter, same thing, DJ Guru 11. I'm not really active on Twitter as I should be, but you can still hit me on and follow me on Twitter. You know what I mean?
Right.
And I'm just Eric Thomas on Facebook, at eHype on Instagram, at Trap Bingo, at 35 in Style. And before we go, Chef Fannel is going to donate a section, and we're going to do like a trivia for it. If anybody can tell me what the meaning of TRAP stands for, Trap Bingo Jacks, we're going to give y'all that section.
Listen, y'all heard it. Y'all heard it, man. Hit them boys up for that trivia if you want to get that section or whatnot. So, again, June 28th is when it goes down. 5 p.m. Get there at 5 p.m. The game starts at 6. DJ Guru will be on there. Eric Thomas.
You can catch me at Aromas every Friday night. You know what I mean? 9 to 2 a.m. in the morning.
Right.
Rocking and moving, kicking and cooling. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Listen, I thank y'all so much for being on here, man. Hold tight. I'm gonna close this out, okay?
All right.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. All right, so thank y'all so much for tuning in. Hope y'all enjoyed this interview with Eric Thomas and DJ Guru. 2 powerful guys. Like I said, Trap Bingo will be going on the XO Lounge June 28th. So my cancer season is around the corner. So make sure you get your tickets, get a table for the birthday girl or lady. Don't want to call her a girl or a lady. Well, the woman. Nevertheless, hey, these guys are the greatest. And we interviewing some good people, man. So make sure y'all stay tuned to more of the Groove Suite. Again, my name is Mr. Al Pete. Make sure you follow the Groove Suite on all social platforms. The Groove Suite, TheGrooveSuite. Follow me, Mr. Al Pete. Make sure you go to mpn-llc.com. This will be up in audio form and video form within the next couple of days. Subscribe, all that good stuff. And follow my brothers. They got great stuff going on. Again, shouts out to Sound of Duval as well. We rocking things over there. So with all that being said, thank y'all so much for tuning in. We are out. Love y'all. Be safe to the top. The Groove Suite podcast has been brought to you by Mr. Penis's Neighborhood and the Groove Suite, powered by 92.7 The Beat and Hip Hop and Hookah. Make sure you stay in tune with us on our socials, on Instagram and Twitter at The Groove Suite, and on Facebook, The Groove Suite Podcast. If you want to email us some music, tell us that you like us, email us at groovesweetjacks@gmail.com. New things, new vibe, new soul, all that. Thank you to everybody who supports us, rock with us, and vibe with us. The Groove Suite.